here at Mass Strangio.
Alright.
He's from Jesuit High School. He earned a time of 15:10. He got 8th place at NXN. Now, can you walk me through how the race went for you?
Yeah. So the start, I don't know. It was like very muddy in front of our box, so I was kind of like worried about falling, but like I kind of slipped, but I didn't go down. Um, we got out like the first 400 was pretty fast. So yeah, that was that. Kind of just there until like the hill at like 2 miles, and that's kind of where everyone either falls off or like we move ahead. So that's kind of like where we separated. And then with the K to go coming to the last loop, just like I was kind of sick, so I just died completely. And I just kind of was able to barely hold on for eighth.
All right. And how did you feel during the race?
For being sick, I felt great. I mean, like my body was totally fine. It was just like I couldn't breathe because of my sickness. So like it could have been better, but yeah, I was happy with it.
And what were some of the strategies you planned going to the race?
I just knew from last year to like get out, like get in the front, and yeah, just be there. Kind of try and be there with 1K and just know people make moves at 1K. Yeah, and not kill myself on the hill, of course. I'm not the best hill runner, so I just kind of went in there with caution, just knowing that I can, or uphill runner, I guess I should say. Just knowing that I can make it all up on like the downhill, and then the subsequent like 800, that straight when we come through the start, just kind of knowing that I could make it up there.
All right. And how's the course for you?
I like the course. I'm running a golf course for us California kids is kind of weird. Obviously, they give us spikes, and it's like that's the one race I race all year where I'm in spikes for cross country. Yeah, I like the course. It's really like it's not super fast, but yeah, it's a really fun one. It was weird going second because the girls kind of tore up the course, but it was fun.
And well, how was the training like the week of NXN? Did you taper?
Oh yeah, I think I maybe did like 30 miles that week. Yeah, a lot of just like 5 mile runs and like some 200s on Tuesday. Just kind of get ready for it and feel fast.
And what did you learn from NXN?
Not to underestimate. What was that sentence? Not just to learn and not to underestimate myself, and like going to track, especially like I was feeling so good. Like I know, like if I wasn't sick, I could have been a top 3 or even a first place contender. So yeah, just ready for track. Still very hungry and stuff. So I don't know, just to be excited for what's to come.
What was your favorite experience at NXN?
Probably hanging out with the guys, the California guys and the girls. They're all really cool. Got to hang out with the Grayed Out guys, and that was the first time I really met them. So they're pretty cool. I think that was like, I mean, the race is cool and stuff, but it's just the social part. It's just like, it's awesome. Just meeting people like you that are like-minded is great.
Nice. And can you talk to me about like the great hospitality from Nike and how they treated you?
Yeah, I mean, like it's all expense paid. It's for California at least, we get all the gear for free. They shuttle us around everywhere. Like they treat us like kings and queens. It's just great.
Nice. And what did you do in your free time at NXN?
Most of the time I was either hanging out with Liam Anderson or Kevin Ramos and the Great Oak guys. They have like a rec room at Nike headquarters in the building we were in, I think Tiger Woods Center. We just kind of mess around. Played a lot of ping pong. Carter Cheeseman kicked my ass, but it was fun.
Nice. And what pro runner did you have dinner with?
Pro runner with Kate Grace.
Nice. And what's the best advice you got from the professional runners?
Probably be patient. Like just know, like you don't necessarily need to win NXN and be like the best high school runner to go pro. Like I, yeah, like just like it comes later. It's not what happens now. Like there's more time to develop. You got, you're not going to get a contract for like at least until you're out of college. So like just be patient.
Nice. And how many miles do you run a day before a race?
I do either for most races it'll be 4. For NXN it was 3 just because we did a course preview, and then strides. So maybe like 4.5, 3.5.
Okay. How about cool down?
Cool down, just like it depends. Normally, if it's in season, we'll just go for mileage. Like if we're just go to get like 8 miles on the day. So most of the times that's either 2 or 3, depending on like if it was a 5K or if it's in track. If we did something like a 2 mile, but like so it'll vary. But we just try and go for distance. After NXN, I think I maybe did a half-mile cool down just so I wouldn't be super sore the next day.
Okay. And about how many miles do you run a week?
I do about 60 to 70 like in the main season, I think, and like build up. I normally build up to 70 like in the summer, and then when the season starts, I drop down to 65, and then when we get to postseason, down to 60, and then the last like few weeks maybe like 40 or 50.
Okay. And what is your thoughts about strength training for like lifting weights for distance runner?
I mean, I do it. I like when I stopped like over the summer, we had our whole program, and I was fine. And then my brother's a freshman, so we had driving issues where I couldn't go to weights, and like it was 2 weeks after I stopped doing weights that I got hurt. And so I think like weights are very important for distance runners, especially people that are growing a lot like myself, because like our bones are growing and then our muscles are just staying the same. So it's like I might have like the body of someone who's 6'4", but I have the muscles of a 6-foot guy. So I really need to like, for someone like me, like I need to be in the weight room 2 or 3 times a week. But I don't know. It's really like who you are. I think people can get away with not doing it, and some people like myself need it. So in high school, it's just like what your needs are.
All right. And what is it about cross country that you love about?
I think the team aspect of it, like it's really fun just trying to like help the team and stuff, and always like when we win, like going on the cool down, like just being super happy with like my best friends, and just like track's fun, like you get the individual glory, but just state it's just so much, or state cross country is just like you're doing it and you're helping your best friends achieve a goal, and that's just like the best part of it for me.
Nice. And what have you learned from this cross country season?
That probably that I can come back from more reassuring myself that I can come back from injuries strong. Like I was pretty scared that I like wouldn't be able to build back to where I wanted to be for state and NXN, but I was able to even after getting injured and starting up like a month before. So just knowing that I can do some pretty big things off being injured, and I just need to know, like, don't let myself psych myself out.
Okay. And what is your favorite cross country race this year?
Probably NXN. On NXN, like it's always super fun because that's probably where I get my hardest effort in. I mean, state, like I was really sick at state. So like that was just so hard where it was like to the point where like, okay, that sucked. But NXN, like I was able to feel good enough to where I was like, yeah, that was fun. So definitely NXN.
All right. And what is your goal for this upcoming track season?
I want to break 4.
Nice.
That's probably my main goal. Just I want to focus more on the mile.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I'll do at state, but probably go back to back for my state track 32 championship. Maybe do a mile. See what I'll need to talk to Liam, find out what he's doing, so we can kind of I don't know, work things out.
All right. How about for time wise for 3200? What's your goal on that?
Probably like go 8:35.
All right.
I think that's
Nice.
like 20 seconds faster than what I ran last year, which is what I should be getting. I also think I could have ran faster, and 8:35 would be a school record for us. So that'd be pretty cool.
Okay. And now I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. The first one is,
All right.
who's your favorite professional runner and why?
Probably Matt Central. It's just like, I don't know, he's super funny,
Yeah.
and just like his personality is, yeah, and he's Olympic champion, so it's got to be him.
Okay. And what's your favorite food to eat a day before a race?
Food to eat, definitely spaghetti. Like actually with turkey.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just have like a superstition about eating like beef before. Like if it's not before meat, I'd definitely go beef. But just before like a meat, I don't know. I just like to have turkey.
Okay. How about your favorite food?
Favorite food? Ooh, cheeseburgers, especially
Nice.
if they're made by my dad. He makes fantastic ones.
That's good. That's good. And what are some of your favorite music and songs that you like to listen to?
Definitely rap is my favorite genre. I don't even know who my favorite artist is right now. I don't know. I like a lot of the current stuff. I don't know. Hasn't really been like a song that's like really stood out to me that's come out in the past like month or two. But I also like some of the more classic stuff, like I don't know. Yeah, more rap, hip hop stuff.
All right. Nice. And what are some of your hobbies and things that you like to do in your free time besides running?
I'll play soccer with my brother. I played soccer until freshman year, and I still enjoy it. And my brother plays for the school team, so I'll just we have like soccer goals in our front yard, and we'll just like mess around and do like PK shootouts and stuff. And I am addicted to video games.
Nice.
So,
All right. What's your favorite video game?
yeah, yeah, no. At the moment, probably Battlefield 5. It's
Okay.
super fun.
All right. And are you in any clubs at school?
Not really. I've done like weightlifting club and stuff, but now we have like a set cross country program, so I'm just in with the guys. I've done. My friend made an entrepreneur club, so I
Okay.
kind of help him out with that.
Nice.
But I barely go to meetings, and like saying I'm in that club would kind of be a joke. But yeah, I kind of just more focus on running in school.
All right. And what is your favorite running shoe?
I really like the Pegasus 35.
Yeah,
Before this year, I'd always been an A6 Gel Nimbus guy, but
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't really like the current model of that. And then I went to Nike Elite, and they're like, "Oh, here's this shoe," and I'm like, "Okay, like they want us to run in this. I'll try it out," and I liked it, and then I just kept running in it. It's awesome.
Nice. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time for an interview.
No problem.
And, yeah, have a great night, Matt.
You too.